Well, good afternoon here from the Gallagher Stadium. We're in position here for the Kent Divisional Cup final between Lydd Town Women and Folkestone Invicta Women. We'll run you through the two teams here this evening. We'll start with Lydd. In goal for them is 1 Mia Harris, 2 Ifran Ahmed, 11 Hannah Chambers, 16 Lara Conso-Salvo, captain, 9 Phoebe Eakins, 8 Holly Lang, 6 Bonnie Long, 10 Carly Marshall, 19 Mia Phillips, 15 Rebecca Reynolds and 7 Paris Williams. The Folkestone Invicta side this evening is as follows. In goal 1, Aaliyah Singh, the only player this season to start every single game for Folkestone Invicta Women. The back four made up of Moss Surridge right back, Rhea Lowry Jones at left back, the 2 centre halves, so Katie Philpott and skipper Izzy Janser. Midfield in front of them, filled up of Caitlin Luckett, Charlie Kerry and Natalie Malloy. The front three, Hayley Turrell, Chloe Lloyd and Rebecca Goodhand. Referee just going through his final checks. Almost ready to get underway. Looks like he's happy. Decent crowd in at the Gallagher here this evening. And we're off for the final time this season. Folkestone will look to come away with the ball through Luckett. First time ball in behind for Lloyd. He's timed her run well. It's a 2-on-2 if Folkestone can get it right. Lloyd down on the right hand side of the penalty area. Lloyd across goal. Forces a good stop out of Harris. Turrell looks to try and keep her alive on the left hand side of the penalty area now. Good hand. Good first touch. Looks to whip it into the penalty area but just got it wrong. Lowry Jones skips the challenge on the right hand side over the halfway line. Looks to unleash Lloyd. Looks to be a good ball in behind for the forward. She gets it across the man into the penalty area. Players arriving. Tiny Turrell's there at the far post but it's a good take that time from Mia Harris. Lowry Jones sets it back for Philpott. Kerry's ball around the corner. Luckett does well. Second time the basket. Finding Lloyd. The flag stayed down. She's on the edge of the penalty area. She seems to be running through on her own. Chloe Lloyd across the near side but just didn't quite catch it sweetly. Kerry looks to back her up on the halfway line but it's cleared. Conso-Salvo looking to get there in front of Lowry Jones. Just slightly unsure for a moment what she's going to do with it but eventually sets it back in for Janser, who's ball up to the halfway line is a good one. Lloyd now pokes it round the corner. Back round the top again, looking to return it for Lloyd. Who's going to get there first on the edge of the penalty area. Brilliant first touch inside the box. Pokes it round the goalkeeper. We have lift off at the Gallagher. Lovely original move. Janser plays it round the corner for Lloyd who just flicks it back round. It's a lovely ball return to her. Good first touch, just pokes it round Harris, who can't do anything about it. Folkestone have first blood. Lydd Town 0, Folkestone Invicta 1. Cleared long by Folkestone, picked down again by Chloe Lloyd on the right hand side of the penalty area, just over the crossbar that time. Towards the halfway line, fires one towards Goodhand but takes a deflection off of Marshall on the way through and that will be the last action of the first half. And we are finally underway and off in the second half here. Sets it back once more again. They now look to come away with the ball. Chambers' pass is picked off and it's cleared forward again up towards Lloyd. Touch is slightly too far away from her, almost spilled by the goalkeeper. Long. Cleared away by Philpott. Lloyd flicks it around the corner. That's a good bit of football that time. And it sends Hayley Turrell away. She's timed her run well. Onto her right foot on the edge of the penalty area. Turrell strikes it. Just wide of the right post. Gets the vital foot in. Greppy's still there underneath, tussling for it. Eventually finds the feet of Goodhand. Looks towards Turrell. The deflection will fall kindly for Chloe Lloyd, who's away, racing towards goal for her second of the game. Chloe Lloyd, what a finish! Folkestone have the 2-goal advantage here in the cup final. The deflection fell so kindly for Chloe Lloyd and she makes no mistake, buries it into the bottom right hand corner and the advantage is now 2. Lydd 0, Folkestone Invicta 2. Corner from the right hand side. Conso-Salvo swings it in. Last touch is off Lydd. Ahmed swings a foot at it. Could still fall kindly. Bouncing around in the penalty area. Aaliyah Singh read it like a book. First real save she's had to make. Good football in the middle of the park that time though from Lydd. Playing through the thirds and eventually finding Conso-Salvo. Puts it back in towards Williams. He's got round Lowry Jones. Jansen's across on the cover. And Philpott backs her up. And that epitomises the back line for Folkestone here this evening. Flick round the corner again. Good fall onto the edge of the penalty area. Eventually set up for Ahmed to strike it on the edge of the box. Just never really got enough behind it. And Aaliyah Singh will just calmly see it out behind for a goal kick. Harry Jones there that time, and Hayley Turrell's timed their run well, you know. Lloyd to her left, she just brings it down, slows it down a little bit, and now plays wide onto the right for Commons, flashing the cross goal. Lloyd's on a hat-trick. Excellent bit of goalkeeping that time from Harris. Just level the edge of the penalty area, which Lydd Town take quickly. Looking back in for Ahmed, rolls a man really nicely. Laura Conceição's there, lifts it over the keeper. What a stop that is. Unfortunately got a hand on it, but I think he's hit the bar in the end. Unorthodox from Conceição. Now Commons will look to try and bring it down. Launches one over the top to Lloyd. It looks like she's timed the run on a hat-trick. The goalkeeper's come, not going to get there. Lloyd looks to lift it over her. Chloe Lloyd has a hat-trick. Folkestone surely have the double. The assist goes to Commons. It's a lovely bit of vision and an excellent finish from Lloyd just to lift it over the goalkeeper. And that's surely the ticket through to win the cup here for Folkestone Invicta. Lydd 0, Folkestone 3. Chloe Lloyd has her third of the evening. Conceição, back for Williams again. Skips round the challenge at the back, still going. Williams up towards the near side, but never really caught it. Lydd Singh just gets her body behind the ball. Looking to size up the pass onto the opposite side for Good Town. It's slightly behind though, it's just muscled off the ball. Good Town gets their second time of asking again though. Good Town back in for Lloyd. Advantage, says the referee. Cleared away again by Lydd. Malloy thinking about winding one up. Malloy didn't quite catch it that time, and Harris will just get her body behind it. Kerry, Good Town's timed her run well on the edge of the penalty area. Could think about a shot herself here. Does, right on top of Harris, who just watched it all away and brings it down. Referee has a glance at the watch. Surridge does really well just to read the pass and bring herself in field. It's a lovely ball across the Commons. It's taken a touch and away through from Williams. And that's that. Folkestone do the double. Chloe Lloyd's hat-trick helped them up to the cup. Promotion and the League Cup, first time of asking. Some achievement for a Folkestone Invicta women's side that did not exist this time last year. Credit to Mark Janser, credit to his team. Full time at the Gallagher. Lydd Town 0, Folkestone Invicta 3. I've been Charlie Prescott. Thank you very much for listening this season. It's goodbye.